What's up, good people? This is the Truth Is Podcast, and this is part 2 of our commitment issue series. And we have our special guest, Kaz. We actually have a live audience here today. Pop set it off because there's a lot of questions that needed to be asked, and set it off, Pop.
Okay, so, we were talking behind the scenes, Kaz, and you were saying that this was the new you. You've matured. You're older now. So I want to go more into the old you, like I don't want to say the doggish you, but I want to say maybe the manipulator you. If that sounds better.
I don't even think I was that. I just think that the old me was just real. I wasn't compassionate. I wasn't submissive. I wasn't. I didn't really care about what came to my. What I said. Mm-hmm. I just say how I say it how I see it. The same thing that's on my mind. You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you don't care about feelings. You don't understand feelings. You just say what's on your mind. So that was like the old me. So if I'm dating a girl, it's like, yo, I want to see you. Like, nah, you ain't seeing me. Or let me hold your hand. Nah, you ain't holding my hand. I don't hold hands. Or kiss me in public. I'm not kissing you in public. That's used to be me. But as you get older, things change. Your body change. Your thinking change. Your mindset change.
So it wasn't an experience or anything that took place to cause the change? It was a maturing thing that happened in you, or what happened?
I think that if any man stays the same at each year, then there's no growth, right? I'm not the same guy at 30. I am at 43. Mm-hmm. I think that you should get better with things. I think that everybody had relationships that was bad, mm-hmm. or bad arguments. And if you didn't learn from that, then how do you grow as a man? Like, I had bad relationships where me and a woman would argue, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't take her feelings.
You look like you break things. You break things when you used to get like you punch walls and throw chairs. You wasn't that type of. You look like the type that used to be like that.
I asked him, does he yell? Does he?
No, not now.
The old Kaz.
The old Kaz.
I used to hit below the belt. I used to say things that was not nice. You know what I'm saying?
So, but you didn't answer the question. What caused the change? Was it just
growth.
Maturity or
maturity, growth, right? Because at the end of the day, right, if you go around and keep hurting somebody's feelings or saying things, and you listen to somebody or you miss out on a relationship, mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you an example. I used to date a girl, right, mm-hmm. and she used to come to my house, mm-hmm. right, and basically. She came to my house, and she seen condoms in my bed.
In the bed.
The wrappers in the bed.
In the bed.
In the bed.
Rappers.
Come on, throw them out in the bed.
Listen,
Come on.
the condom wrapper, not the condom wrapper.
The rapper.
But that's the thing though, right? Men sloppy, right? So when you arrogant and you cocky, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because one girl just left, another girl just came over, so you don't care.
Wow.
That's the old Kaz.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
The new Kaz throws the condom wrappers. He just cleans them up and throw them in the trash next to him. That's
take
the
them
new
outside into the dumpster.
Nah,
he ain't gonna leave them in the house at all.
Because it's a respect.
Yeah, it's a respect.
The new Kaz ain't doing back to back.
Oh, I got
you. Okay.
So that's why that girl hadn't gotten any for a year. Because you was busy.
This was, listen, I was like 29, 30.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I was a dog. Like, for real. Like, when I was 15.
That's what they want to hear you say. They just want to hear you say you was a dog one time. You have satisfied them. That's what they wanted to hear.
Pop, no.
But I want to ask you, you said you started having sex at 10. Do you feel by having sex at 10 that it desensitized you to women? Like, they just...
Was it an accident? Like, at 10 years old, you
how's
just doing this?
How's that an accident?
At 10 years old?
He slipped.
No. At 10 years old, but at 10?
Listen, some people don't understand it,
No,
right?
I don't.
Wait a minute, was she an older person?
She was 18.
What? So was it It was molestation.
Listen, if you want to call it that, or just call it that's just what
So
life
you
was.
consented to it though.
Absolutely,
Oh.
that just was life, right?
Right, but
So-
you don't think that opens you up or desensitized you to something that you shouldn't have been open up to at 10 years old?
No, not that. I've been through a lot worse and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So when you grow up and you grow up in a certain lifestyle and you know you have older brothers and you know you've seen so much and you go through things, you know, your thinking is
You're
just
no longer
completely
10 in
you're
your
no
mind.
longer 10.
Yeah.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Like I was in a club 1989, Studio 9. I was 10 in the club, 1989, Studio 9. So, you know, I was 10 going on 11. But I remember I was New Year's Eve, you know, I was 10 years old. But, you know,
10 years old, I was
what
in
they
bed
did
somewhere.
back then and do now is two different things. So,
That didn't affect you at all? You don't think that affected you at all?
nah, I think it prepared me. It made me mentally tough. It just, you know, growing up fast, you just seen so much and, you know, I don't think it affected me in no kind of way.
So that's why right now in your life, you're just ready to play and have fun because you've been through so much.
Nah. I don't think it's playing. I've been
Well,
having fun
maybe
for a long
play,
time.
maybe play is not the word, but just live your life and do what you want to do.
Nah, I've been doing. When I was young, I used to be worse. I used to have like 3 girls, 4 girls in one
No,
night.
I don't mean like
So-
that. I mean like as far as not committing to anyone and just dating and having fun.
The reason why I'm not committed to no one because I have my own agenda.
Right.
You know, and when you focus on accomplishing what you want to accomplish, you're not gonna let no distractions come between that, right? So I sacrifice my love life. I sacrifice from a woman getting real close to me. That's the choice for me.
I keep harping on this, but I think the 10 to 18-year-old scenario did something with commitment to, because you don't have a commitment problem. You just have not being totally committed to a woman. Everything else you are committed to.
So let me ask you a question.
And you committed more to not being committed
So
to
let
a
me ask you a,
woman.
let me ask you a question. Why every man have to be committed?
No, he doesn't.
So
To a woman. He doesn't have to be committed to a woman.
Right. So if I choose not to be committed, that don't make me saying I have commitment issues. That's a choice.
Right, but I'm trying to say that incident has caused you to say, I am not going to be committed. I'm making a choice not to be committed.
No.
Like, was she like a girlfriend?
Absolutely not.
Right.
I have multiple girlfriends.
Right.
Like
At
that's like
10?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
So that's like a celebrity, right? A guy's a rock star. How can you say Puff Daddy got commitment issues? Where he's wealthy, he's famous, he got all kind of women coming at him. Doesn't mean he have commitment issues. That mean he have access to so many that he just choose not to accept one. And what he did was he loved his kid's mother, right? Kim Porter. So that was his love of his life. He never married her, but he loved her.
Right.
He gave her everything, treated her well. So, you know, I kind of in the same situation.
So you have a Kim Porter in your life?
My kid's mother was my Kim Porter.
Okay.
You know, I made sure she was good, make sure she had everything. I think all my kids' moms, except for my older son, my daughter mom, she's the same thing. I take care of my daughter, I take care of my kids' moms.
Do you have any regrets?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I don't have no regrets, you know. I mean, I could say this, we all let me rephrase that. I did some things in my past that I regret that I've done it. But in the flip side of it is it made me a better person. So I think that sometimes a regret can be a positive thing because you have to go through things in life to better yourself. So I might regret something that I said or something that I did, but if I didn't do that, how would I be a positive and a better person from saying that? You know.
Right.
So it's a what they say, like a blessing and a curse, right? You sad that you said it, but you know you live for it and you just do things differently. So it's growth.
I can say this. You have opened my mind up to about men and different kind of men. And Poppy, don't look at me like that.
What?
Yeah, we hate you.
I was
We
surprised
hate
your
you.
mind was
We
open.
hate
No.
Poppy.
We
The
hate
world
Poppy,
hates Poppy.
and God hates
And
Poppy.
God hates Poppy.
So just stay right over there.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna start talking like Cass now. Listen, whatever I've done to you guys in the past, I made you this way.
Listen,
This is what I want to say.
I've learned from it. You know, I'm gonna move on.
shut up, Poppy.
Yo, I learned some things too. That's how I'm gonna talk to y'all from now on.
I've learned a lot, you know, and I think what happened is that we kind of pigeonhole men to be committed and not have.
Who's we? Who's we? It's only you over there, Sonia. Who's we?
Pop.
Pop.
You-
Okay, you're gonna stop.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Shut up. Next.
and you know, so it's okay. It's okay as long as you're honest with these women. That's all that matters. Not my kind of lifestyle, but you know, if you're happy, then that's it. Just be honest with these women, man. Don't.
That's what he said. He said
You
he's
know.
honest with her.
Listen, I think
For most men, for all men out there,
I think you have to be honest with yourself
about what you want.
about what you want.
I got
Absolutely.
You can't be honest with nobody if you're not honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm honest with myself.
it. Yeah.
By me being honest with myself, I got no choice to be upfront about what I want.
Kaz, I'm sorry, because he's very animated. Pop is very animated over here. He's talking to the audience. Okay, I don't know what he's saying. What are you saying, Pop?
So this guy is nice. He just finessed the whole room.
He got
He
you.
is not-
He got you.
I got
He
no-
got you open.
Okay, yo.
He got you taking notes.
When
boo.
I go home now, I'm.
Boo.
You gonna finesse LaShawn?
Listen, LaShawn. Kid, what time I came in the house, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care. You go in there, watch the game.
Let's
you
just
gonna
hold
leave me
each
alone.
other.
Yeah, I can hold you for 2 weeks. And I'm not gonna touch you. It's respect. And that's all you have to do. Thank you, Kaz. You just helped my marriage.
That's great.
That's great.
It's funny. Me and my other brother, we talk about giving classes because dudes.
Oh,
Yes.
now you want no. Don't teach other men to be
No,
like
no,
you.
no.
Because men, like, it's not good for women who are really looking for a relationship and really looking for someone to treat them good, like you say you do your women, and buy nice gifts and take them on trips and all of that.
But hear me out.
Okay.
Giving classes, right? Meaning that you have to be honest, being transparent.
Okay,
You don't gotta lie to get the cookie.
true.
No, you
If
don't.
you be yourself and you be upfront and you show your hand and she see your hand, it's up to her to fold in your hand.
Oh.
See, I'm telling you, this dude is nice. George, where you find him?
But that's why we said about, just showing guys, the give classes, like, yo, just be honest.
You gonna give a class?
Nah, just
What you
it's
gonna
about
call it?
life.
What you gonna call it?
Life.
I'm
For
trying to
real,
think about
someone like you is not
acronym
good for
for
women
pimp.
who really are trying to seek a relationship.
Not really.
You're not good for a woman like that. That's really trying to seek a relationship and want what you have to offer, but you're not really ready or wanting to commit to that.
But let me tell you another thing I do.
Okay.
I empower a lot of women.
Okay.
And when I mean I empower a lot of women, I empower them. Because as a man, I want the woman to achieve. When you want a woman to do well and you're not afraid for her to do well and get to that next level, that's what women need, right? You get some men that they feel like they have to be in control. They feel they have to control the narrative, so they don't want you to win. With me, I want you to win. If you win, I win. If you happy, I'm happy. So
I
it
get
works hand in hand.
I get that, but you're still no good for somebody who wants
He don't
somebody.
he don't
in
want
their
that
life.
person. He
I
doesn't
know,
want that person.
I know, but I'm
So
saying
he's great for that person.
I'm saying he was talking about giving classes. So I'm saying other men like him is not good for that woman out there, the women that are out here trying to find a man to do everything that he says
So when-
he does without the commitment.
So it'd be great for them. Because
What?
because then they'll hear when a man says he does not want to commit, he means it.
Right.
That's what they don't hear.
Right.
Or you didn't find
true.
you didn't find the
That's
right
true.
woman.
I get
I'm gonna
what you're
change
saying.
you. I'm gonna do this.
Right. I understand that.
Right. So
But my statement remains the same.
It's wrong, but it can
My
remain the
statement
same.
is not changing.
Your statement is incorrect.
Not changing. It's
Oh,
not
how you gonna tell her her
incorrect.
statement is
Okay.
incorrect?
They just want to fight because they couldn't fight with you, Cass. You see what you did? You see what you did?
See, this is the
dumb
thing, though,
stuff.
right?
I'm gonna sign for your class. What do I say?
Be submissive.
You guys, you're right. I didn't realize that I was wrong, Anita. I didn't understand.
Think about it,
Listen.
right? Think about it,
Don't
right?
patronize me.
And this is being honest, right? What your opinion is and what hers is. It's two different opinions, right?
Right. Anita.
So what you were saying to Anita, right? It really flew over her head.
Right,
But you're trying to tell her something, but she's still not trying to see it.
right.
So now you're fighting a battle that's something that somebody missed. So when you be submissive, right? And you're like, okay, that's fine. Then you go to her and be like, yo, listen. The purpose of the class is tell dudes stop lying. Why? Women's tired of getting lied to. It's a lot of women out there that's broken.
Women is tired again.
They get tired of getting
He's
lied
trying
to.
to-
I know. I'm trying to.
Right.
Anita.
You recording it? Don't talk
Women,
to me.
the class.
Don't you.
The class
Don't
I'm gonna
talk
give.
to
The
me.
class I'm gonna give.
Don't talk to me.
Ain't working, Cass.
That's what you do. So when it goes like that, you just leave it alone.
What he said did not go over my head.
no.
I understand.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
leave it alone.
Thank you.
You right.
You right. Yo.
It
You're
did
right.
not go over my head.
You right.
I understand what you're
Do you
saying.
understand when I go home, I'm gonna have a lot of you right? Because my wife thinks everything. She know everything.
Oh yeah, I know.
You right. You right.
That's
I'm
your
taking
new
a
line.
class with Cass.
Right. Do you charge for this class?
Nah, I mean, listen, the class helps everybody out.
He's the type that have a class and have a donation box. I won't charge you. I have a donation box. And you guys are just going to be given hundreds because he didn't even want anything from us. Here, just take it.
I do have one question. How do you handle gold diggers?
I don't talk to them.
How do you know they are gold digger?
I mean, you know.
Okay.
Where you work at?
Oh, okay.
What do you do for yourself? Because when a woman got her own, she don't want nothing from you.
Okay. So it's the question she asks you.
Yeah. Now you got some women that's have their own, and they might try to get something. Like they might like, yo, can you buy me a $5,000 pocketbook? Like what? I only need for 2 days.
I don't even know how to ask
Like-
somebody anything like
Yeah, that's a gold digger, right? What?
Y'all know how to ask, like, for
Yo,
that.
can I get some
I don't.
fake
This
titties?
bag is beautiful.
Poppy.
Oh, my. Not you necessarily, but women know how to ask for a bag without
Yeah.
necessarily
I guess.
asking for a
I
bag.
guess.
But you said there was expectations.
Expectations. That's what me. Not till I met Cass. Expectations is
It's out the window.
Well, let me ask you a
you
question.
can't
But
put
isn't that a
expectations.
natural conversation and getting to know somebody? Like, you know, where do you work? What do you do? And that doesn't mean that they're a gold digger. It's just having a conversation and just trying to get to know you.
Because think about it. A person that's always want the most expensive things,
Mm-hmm.
they can't afford it themselves.
No. I'm just saying,
Right.
you said you know they're a gold digger when they ask you those questions.
No,
And
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying
no,
that, you
no.
know, usually that's a normal question in getting to know somebody.
It is a normal question.
Yeah.
But you said when you get a gold digger, they're gonna ask you something that's outrageous that they can't afford to get themselves. A person that works, right? They're not gonna ask somebody to get them something that they really can't afford
Okay.
themselves. They might be saving for it, it might be short, and they might need some extras to go towards it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a difference.
And you would do that for them.
If I care for a person, absolutely, because you know we doing
You
it
care for
together.
me, Cass?
You are
doing it
It's a
not
question.
getting that pop.
It's a question. Platinum, gold, or silver?
Do you have any stalkers, or have you had a stalker?
Never,
Okay.
never, never had stalkers. I never had one. Tires flat. Never had bust. Never. I just
Keyed car,
Keyed car.
smashed windows. So nobody was ever that mad at you.
never, never. Ever.
Wow.
So what's the most money you ever spent on a woman?
the most money?
Do
You
tell.
don't count.
Do tell.
You don't count.
Well, I'm quite sure you counted
do
when you
know.
saw the money leave your bank account. You
Nah,
counted.
you
Here
it.
comes
count.
the
You don't count
politician.
it, but you do know.
Come
Estimate,
on.
estimate, estimate.
Yeah.
Roundabout.
What's the most you spent?
Yeah.
$10,
Nah,
5,000,
You buying
20,000.
nah, I ain't buying cars.
You buying
Down payment on
Are
a
you buying
condo.
designer bags?
I bought bags.
You buying jewelry?
I bought watch.
Bags too. What type of bags? I bought bags. I bought
Bags
the shopping
with an
bags
S.
up the stairs. What type of bags?
Yeah. 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 I mean, listen,
So what kind of gifts do you give?
I got people who, you know, someone got nice gifts for me. I'll put it that way.
Oh, you don't want to.
Okay. You don't
You don't
want
want to give detail.
Nah, it's not.
Nah.
It's not meant for details.
Okay.
Any trips?
Oh,
Trips is nice. I love nice trips.
Have you given trips?
He said, I love my trip.
Yeah, I mean, I go away.
So you've given trips.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I have given trips that I didn't attend.
Oh, so
So-
you can send me Anita somewhere.
Yeah.
Anita, you
Ask him
Anita.
if, does he care about me?
I'm going on this trip too. If he giving away trips,
We don't want Mrs. Poppy to
don't
come.
worry.
Yeah,
I was
Mrs.
just
Poppy
so-
can't come.
Sorry.
Yeah, Mrs.
You know,
Poppy.
Mrs.
Cats are
Poppy,
sending you
you
on this
gotta,
trip.
yeah, you gotta buy. You
Kaz,
gotta get a trip for
Kaz
you
is
and
looking
Mrs.
at
I'm
his
gonna be-
phone. He got some place
Yeah.
to be, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gotta wrap this up for our guests.
He said, yeah. He didn't even try to deny it up front. He said, yeah.
Nah, listen, it was nice, you know, but you know,
I get
honesty
it.
is good. Honesty is key.
Honesty is key, and it's really has been a pleasure listening to you and hearing your
Reach for the word. Reach for the word. Oh
Ooh.
that's the word.
shoot. Oh.
Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it, bounce, bounce, bounce.
No, really, it's been a real pleasure and listening to you and enlightening us on some things. It's been different. Some of this stuff I never heard before, and like Sonia said prior to, I have never encountered anyone like you. And you're dangerous to me. You're dangerous because, again, someone who's looking for everything you have to offer could never get a commitment out of you. So it could be dangerous and hurtful for her. But I thank you for coming. I thank you for your enlightenment. And I thank you for your information. I thank you for sharing and being so open with your life.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.